Hey guys, welcome back to PC Building Simulator. Today we are going to start a new career and go through it. Without further ado, let's get into it. Which workshop do I want?
Customized specs are the ultimate goal. Liquid cool from the top to the floor. Gotta keep that heat down. Yo, the power is roll. First the CPU, that's the brain of the
I might just get an
overclocked
normal.
latest released. It powers all things with the greatest of ease. Cranking up overpowered clock speeds. Next up comes the random access memory. Yo, minimum 64
I really like this game soundtrack.
It's freaking pedigree. You'll notice the change.
Alright, so new game.
Incredibly.
Yo, I got these games where I gotta store them.
Solid state discs full. I just told ya. Terabytes minimum.
Hang on, I
I'm
gotta
talking
fix this.
premium space to spare these discs.
Book
You know I'm
sensitivity.
burning them. Gotta think through each component decision. Building the ultimate PC is my vision. Tweaking BIOS to apps to disk utilities. Construct this beast to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
You know great graphics don't come for free.
Alright,
From
so
my
first
GPU,
PC.
the RAM has gotta be double data rate, type
Yes, I
5
know how to play the
series.
game.
Yo, I told you that the stuff was serious. Whole thing cool with external water system. If there were better choices,
Plug
yo,
the
I
cables
must have
in.
missed 'em. Fill the case up with LEDs. Something obnoxious,
And then we
red,
gotta
pink, or green.
Install our USB drive. And we got power on the PC. Wait for it to boot up. Right, now we add virus scanner because this one needs to be
Then
scanned.
the ultimate PC is my vision. Tweaking BIOS to apps to disk utilities.
And we gotta restart the computer because apparently that needs to be done. I don't know why. Most programs you install don't require a restart. We're gonna run our virus scanner. We have 208 infected files. Don't know what this person's been doing. So that's done. So now we place in the delivery area. Yes, I know how to play the game, bugger off. Go to emails. We'll discard that. Collect that. So now we have 85 bucks. So that's all the jobs for today. We'll go out and end the workday. Which I need to bring up. Turn the music volume because it's way too loud. Bring up our sound effects volume. Apply that, go back. Alright. So next day, go to emails. Where's this go on? I need some more space to back up my. Oh, really? How about no? Need some more space to back up my files. Could you install a 500GB HDD, which is hard drive? I'll bring it around first thing. Thank you, Gemma. Install Matoni, easy install 500GB. Yes, we can do that. Could you have a look at my PC, please? It isn't running as well as it did when I first bought it, and I've probably not been taking the best care of it. It looks a bit dirty. Could you give it a once over, please? If you can, I'll bring it around tonight, ready for you in the morning. Remove viruses, clean out dust. Yes. My graphics card has fried itself. It needs to be replaced with the same one, please. And NVIDIA GTX 970, maybe one of those Sheen ones. I can drop it around first thing tomorrow morning. So, some of the people that you do jobs for will want a specific brand of part, or they want a certain color cable, or they want something or other. In general, if you do that, so say for instance, like I put a sheen in, it will give me a better rating at the end of the job. So we'll leave that up. We'll end day, go to work. Now we'll pick up our PC. So what does this one need? This needs a Sheen GeForce GTX 970 Gamer. So we go to our shop, graphics cards. So we'll type in Sheen. Oh. Sheen. Set it up a second, double check what we need. We need a GTX 970 Gamer. So we need, excuse me, we need this one. Jump out of that. That needs a scanner of viruses, so we're going Multoni Easy Store 500 gig. So we have storage. Multoni Easy Store 500 gig. Yes, so you could either have 3 to 5 working days for $10, next day delivery for $30, or same day delivery for $100. I'm going to do the next day at the minute because of our funds. So quick buy now. So order will arrive tomorrow. So we'll just check our emails. Apparently our account's overdrawn. That's to be expected. We will end the day, go to work. So we'll pick up our new parts. What do you need? You need the graphics card. So we'll remove our screws, the side panel. Need to remove the PCI lock, otherwise it's not coming out. So remove our PCI, we'll open it up technically for this case. Remove our graphics card, we'll install a new one. We'll close our PCI lock. Put all our screws in. Yeah, generally all the outer case screws are all thumb screws, which is basically tighten up by hand. But we don't need to plug this specific graphic card in because it automatically does it through the motherboard. We want to. Whoop, I keep forgetting I'm not free build. Whoop, wrong button. So we need to install our cables. Power supply and that one. So now we power on our PC. Wait for it to boot up. Don't need to add or remove programs because we only needed to see if it would boot. So now we put our side panel back on. And it is ready for return to the customer. So we go this one, which needs the hard drive. Now let's have a look at the hard drive is on this. I can see it is at the back here. So take out the back panel. We need to unplug the hard drive, slide the hard drive tray, remove said hard drive, install our new hard drive, put that back in. We need to connect one cable to the motherboard, the other cable to the power supply. Oh. Now we refit our back panel. install our cables for power and video. That's all done. Now we turn it on and see if it boots. So OS means operating system. So basically, whoop, no operating system found. Okay, so in that case, we need to turn off the computer, install a USB drive which has got the operating system on it to the power on. So yeah, operating system is like Windows, Mac's operating system would be, I'm not sure off the top of my head because I don't like Mac. Then you get stuff like Linus, all that sort of stuff. The specific operating system for this game is Omega System, which I don't know whether that's actually real or not, so I'll put this one on that side. We'll pick up this one. Holy shit, that is dusty. So we take our side panel off, which this specific case has 4 screws for the side panel. We need our compressed air, and we'll just blow out the PC here. Blow this shit off. Generally takes a little bit to clean it out. There we go. Just to save time, we'll install that now. So we need to put our side panel back on because we're not changing any parts in the computer. Turn our, whoop. Can't turn our power on, we need to connect cabling. So those two go into the motherboard, that's for your keyboard and your mouse. This is for the graphics card, this is for the monitor, and power supply. Because the PC needs power. So go on to install virus scanner. We'll need to restart the computer. And it boots to OS, so I generally forget to do this, but we will remove that because it doesn't need it anymore. Yes, we'll restart. Wait until it boots to OS and then we'll pick up the computer. Because I have had a couple of reviews in my personal spare time save file that have said that there is stuff that I've installed that's still in the background. So that one is done. We've got $330 for that. We've got $280 in labour. We've got $50 in new parts. So that one's done. So bits and pieces, new parts available in the shop. So we've got a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti overclocked edition. Go to PC. Oh, I'm an idiot. I installed the virus program to forget to remove the viruses and uninstall the programming. Well, as they say, you're only human. You do tend to forget stuff. That's alright though. So we got add a reprogram, virus scanner. So while that's installing, we should go over here. We should collect this one. 268 is just 5 parts, $5 total. So that one's done. We need to restart the computer. We don't have any more jobs for today. There's 346 infected files in this one. Clean that. Remove virus scanner for the second time. Okay. Restart now, yes. So that's done. Put this one in the delivery area. So we shall collect on that. Okay, so we got some Corsair stuff, some Intel i7s, i5s, i3s. We've unlocked the auto connect tool in the shop to buy, power supply, some RAM. Yeah, it's all RAM. So, oh, we hit level 2. So level 3 unlocks Ryzen quad core CPUs and A320 motherboards. Cool. So we'll end day because we don't have any more jobs to accept. Go to work. Hot broken PC. So replace iCore, clean it of dust. Hi, I'm not very good with computers, but mine isn't working properly. It's getting very hot lately and running slower and slower. I don't think I can hear the fan anymore. It lives on the floor of my dusty office. I hope it's not all clogged up. If you do have to replace the fan, then please pick the cheapest one. I can't afford anything fancy. Thanks, best Audrey. No problems. Hi, I'm giving my daughter my PC and she needs lots of RAM apparently. She says she needs 16 gig, apparently got 2 gig and 4 RAM slots on my motherboard. Thanks, Jeff. Well, apparently he doesn't know very much about computers. Hello mate, I need your help. I borrowed, quotation marks, my mum's brand new PC, then I clicked on something I shouldn't have. Now it's riddled with viruses. I need it done before she gets back from her friend's house. Hurry. Okay, so with viruses, well, you shouldn't have taken your mum's PC in the first place. You work with computers, right? Yes, I do. PC is super slow right now. Yawn. I'm hoping for 8 gig of memory if you can stretch to that. Those plastic black cables look really nice. So this is another one. So basically, if I put plastic black cables in, basically I will get more stars on the review. So we'll accept that. Yeah, generally when I play this game in my free time, I generally just smash through these and don't even worry about the 5-star reviews. That's my office PC, so that's not. Whoa, what the hell is going on with the camera? So, at the end of the day, go to work. Now we have 4 PCs to work on. So, upgrade this one. So, what bloody camera, what are you doing? 8 gig of RAM. So, first we need to check what sort of RAM he has in it. Whether we need to buy whole new RAM or we need to. So Sheen Titan with 4 gig, so we just need to buy another 4 gig. So Sheen Titan 4 gig, 2133 millihertz. Memory. Sheen Titan 4 gig, 2133. So that one's done. Scan. That's an upgrade. Swap them over. This one over here, we'll move this one. Oh, move that there, we'll move this one over, this one over, this one over. There we go. Sorry, OCD. Yeah, I tend to put like in my personal save file the pieces I need to fix on the left hand side and then the ones that are already done on the right hand side. And upgrade to 16 gig RAM, so you got 2 gig, really? So I need to buy 2 8 gigabyte sticks. Actually, we need to check the budget. $140. $40. Yeah, so generally, the bigger gigabyte RAM you go tends to be a little bit cheaper than buying two of the one before it. So if I had a 16 gig, for instance, it would be say 150 instead of 130 instead of 140 by buying two. So it doesn't really matter what we put in there. I get about getting it a little bit cheaper. So that's what we're going to do. Swap this one for this one. Oh, it's a bit dusty. Move panel and just replace the air cooler. So to find out what air cooler it is. So it is a Multoni Thermal 100. So this lady said that the cheaper we go, the better. So we will just go the cheapest one there. So we'll go next day delivery, so it doesn't cost too much. Yeah, in my personal one, I generally just go no shit, I lost my train of thought. Ah, that's right. In my personal setup, I generally go same day delivery, which is $100. It's just quicker for me to pump them out quicker. Yeah, and some of them will have a deadline time, so this one needs to be completed by tomorrow. But thankfully this one's pretty easy, so I gotta clean out the dust, so except for that. They're all done. So we will end the day, go pick up our new parts. This one needs, hang on. This one needs 8 gig of RAM. This one had the Machine Titan, so we go to channel number 3, open up the 2 tabs, because as I said in my previous video, basically it has to be 1 of 3, 2 and 4, otherwise it's not going to recognize it as you've got 2 sticks of RAM in the computer. It doesn't matter if you've got all 4 slots filled, because it's automatically going to pick it up. So memory, 4 gig, which I'll put that in there. And the way motherboards are designed is basically not all modern. So basically, majority of the modern motherboards will only have this clip that pops up, basically pulls back. So the other one just stays there. So on the bottom of it, it's got a little notch. So you basically line up the notch with the tab on the motherboard. That way you can't put it in backwards. So basically, once you've lined that up, you basically sit it in the slot. You basically push down firm on both sides until you hear a click on each side, and that should basically snap back automatically. So once you hear those 2 clicks, that means you know your RAM's installed correctly. So that's done. Put the side panel back on. Oh, it's got a nice MSI graphics card in it. Always been a fan of MSI. They bring out some really good looking parts, plus they're pretty they do come out with some really good performance parts. Oops, excuse me. Replace air cooler, that's what I want. This was the lady that, wrong thing. Oh, I've already taken the thing off. Forgot that. I'll take that off. So this lady has got an Intel Celeron wouldn't know unless I open the CPU shield, but I'm not going to. So it's Intel Celeron CPU. So we want CPU cooling, so that says broken, so we can just, whoop, we can just sell that off because we don't need it. And can't be used for anything anyway. So before we put the cooler on, always put thermal paste on unless the cooler comes with thermal paste pre-installed on the cooler. So a lot of the newer AO water cooled coolers will come with thermal paste already on the cooler. So because I could either place it this way with the cooler facing that way, or I could flip it. So not all cases are going to allow you to do that. So I'm just going to put it backwards just for the fun of it. Put that there. Even though it goes through that, it doesn't really matter. It's a game where it's not going to be perfect for physics. Connect all our cables up. So now we need to blow out the dust. I'll probably power that on too while I'm waiting. Because I'm only spraying compressed air in, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to hurt it. Right, so that's done. So we install our side panel again. PC, we put it in there. This one just needs clean out. So pop our side panel off. Yeah, compressed air can again. Generally, if you're not going to be building a new CPU often, like I would suggest buying air compressed cans. But if you're doing it on a regular basis, like you're better off just buying like a small air compressor that runs up with a regulator so you can turn down the pressure. It's pretty much a lot cheaper, and you're not paying like for can after can. Like myself being a mechanic by trade, like I work with compressors all the time, so, and the specific one I've got on my house has already got a regulator on it, so I can basically just turn down the pressure. If for my next CPU build, once I get the money for it, because I'm a poor person. What's this one? It's 16 gig RAM, so I have the 2 gigs, so we need to take that out. Memory, we can install our 16 gigs, so slot 1. See, this when it comes to this game, it's not really that informative because it will let you put RAM in slots 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 or 1 and 4, and it will come up in the BIOS as it has 16, 32, 4 gig, whatever installed. Which, like, I get there's a lot that's gone into this game, but like something little like that would have been nice to see. That, and they're still constantly updating the game even with the COVID-19 pandemic going on. And sorry guys, just having a bit of a drink. My mouth is still a little bit dry. So this one, we need to remove viruses, so we'll put the USB stick in. Out of that. Enter our cabling. Yeah, for this game, I do like using like the hotkeys where it says number 3, number 2, P for power. And also I forgot to put those plastic black cables in. I just remembered. But so what I'll do, virus scanner. Oh, ow! Bit of a twitch there. Restart now. So we ran our virus scanner. Oh, 536 infected files. I wish virus scanners run that fast in real life. Really, 4-second time and it scans the whole computer. So that's done. So we will remove our virus scanner. That's done, so we'll place that into the delivery area. Now we need to figure out which, this one. So we'll just double check that have plastic black cables installed. I'm not sure whether they are. So we've got cabling. Click on this. So loose plastic plain black. So what we'll do is we'll remove these. We'll install plastic cabling. So it does look like I did have them in the first one. Always good. Always safe to double check. So we'll screw that in. Alright, that's done. Now we've ready to boot. Why is this telling me it's... Okay, I need to make sure this can boot to OS. Put cables in. Yeah, sometimes I get ahead of myself and don't let them completely restart to see if they'll boot. Go that on. This one. Boot. So we can collect on this one. We can. I've got an inbuilt for all of them. Alright, so that one's done. There. We go. Itch. This cables. Plug. Boot that up. Oh, wrong button. Got this. That one's ready to place in delivery area. Get that out of the road because my mouse is being a dick. But it went to corded mouse instead of wireless, so. Cabling. Them in. Oh, I need to boot. That boots. What's that? Cabling. Power on the PC, wait for it to boot. Alright, so that boots. Place it in this area. Now we can collect on these. card. Collect on that. So we have the Asus Radeon RX 560. We've just unlocked. We've unlocked the Raijin Tech Themis Evo, Asus ROG Strix Radeon RX 560 Overclocked Edition, AS ROG Phantom Gaming Radeon, G-Skill Fortis, different millihertz configurations. We've unlocked Team Group 2 Stark 16 gig. Okay. Select on that one. Alright. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe and share it so other people can come in and watch the content, and if they like it, they'll like it, subscribe, etc. The main thing I want to get out of this channel is I just want people to enjoy themselves in these tough times. Like, I'll still be doing videos after the restrictions for the COVID has gone and we're all back to somewhat of a normal working / school schedule. But yeah, that pretty much does me for this one. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one. Alright, catches.